but quagmire.
Hey guys, it's Giggity Game. Come back with another episode of Pokemon Duel. Today they dropped 6.0.7, I believe. That sounds right. And with that, they dropped a new banner. So I did my booster opening already. It will be at the end of this video, but I do want to go over the new figures, which I think are pretty cool. The first one is Mega Lucario. He has the ability marked by Aurora. Sorry if the lighting's bad, I'm in the car on my way to school. While this Pokemon is on the field, and unless they are affected by special conditions, your fire Pokemon and steel Pokemon are not knocked out by any gold attack. And then, of course, fighting and steel get plus 10 damage along with it. But that's pretty cool. It's basically like Colbleon's ability, but everybody on the field, all your fighting steel type Pokemon on the field, which is pretty nice. Which could make a steel deck very, very strong. And then he's got Aurora Spear, which will be in 2 stars, which should be really strong. And then Bullet Punch, that's gonna hit for 120, and then an extra 20, so 140. So that should be pretty strong too, and it's a gold, so it could work out very, very nicely in a steel deck, along with Lucario's buff. And then the other Mega that was released was Mega Houndoom. He has Breath of the Abyss. While this Pokemon is on the field, your Dark type Pokemon and Fire type Pokemon each deal plus 10 damage for each burnt Pokemon on the field, which is awesome. And then he's got an attack that would hit for 160, 110, and then he would have a 3-star purple. While the battle opponent becomes burned, you may spin for a Pokemon 2 steps away. If that Pokemon lands a white attack, that Pokemon becomes burned as well. This could very well be good. Can't think this morning. This will be very good with Arcanine and his ability. So if you want to pair up Houndoom with Arcanine, that's actually a very, very good idea if you get them. Speaking of Arcanine, he's also in the banner. I'm not really too happy about that, but whatever. Seeing that I had to pay money for him, but whatever, it's fine. And then Houndoom, while this Pokemon's on the field, your fire type deal plus 10 damage to every burnt Pokemon. If this Pokemon is burned, that Pokemon that battle it become burned. That can also be very, very good with Arcanine. And that can be really, really strong, because if he becomes burned, you could easily burn him. And basically he has the same attacks as its Mega form, along with that Fury Breath, which will be very, very good with Arcanine's ability. So they really did help out Arcanine. This is a Steel Fire banner, so I like it. And then the next one is Registeel. I have not looked at this one yet. So if this Pokemon is not affected by any conditions, then instead of an MP move, it could force one opponent to spin if the result lands gold attack, the lock-on ability, which I believe the lock-on, if you get a bunch of people with lock-on and knock them all out at once, that'd be really cool. Tried some cheese with that. He's also got Hammer Arm at 150, and he can paralyze, so that's pretty cool. He's basically like Regirock. Yeah, Regirock. He's basically like Regirock. Besides the fact that his lock-on has to do with gold and not blue. We already know who Arcanine is. So let's move on to Growlithe. The battle opponent of this Pokemon cannot move by effects of other than attacks of this Pokemon until the end of the duel. What? Battle opponent of this Pokemon cannot move by effects other than the attack of this Pokemon. So basically, he can't move his opponent. That could be pretty nice. And put an X attack on this guy. He'll be very, very easy to evo into Arcanine. So that could be really strong. I really like this banner. I think they did a good job. Houndoom, we don't need to really look at. We'll look at him real quick. While this Pokemon's on the bench, it may move to a point one step away from the entry point. If it does, your turn ends. So basically, he's like an Empoleon, but a ground form, and he's actually a little bit stronger than Empoleon. He's got 100 drill run. That's pretty good for a rare. If the battle opponent is knocked out, then after the battle, this Pokemon moves to the point of the battle opponent was on. So basically like a white version of Bulldoze, and then he has Dig. But we already know what Dig does. And then Houndoom, and then these guys, and then the ones that got buffed, Mega Skizor, Lucario, Ho-Oh, Heatmore, and Durant. So that's all pretty cool. And Subtile on them got buffs too, but not in this banner. But that's gonna do for the information side. Also, a team event came out and stuff. But if you stay tuned, it will be now my booster pulls. But that's going to do it for this portion. And until next time, peace out, Kick 12.